welcome back to another video, and for most of you who don't know me, my name is Lawrence Hurt. I am going to be coming to you with a video that isn't a vlog or a game video. It's more of a serious story type video, and it's about me. So, hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, comment, and with further ado, let's get this video started with. So you guys may not know that I was in a wheelchair for about 8 months. It all started out with a concussion that wasn't bad, but I got the concussion by the kid putting a hood over my head and then throwing me down the bleachers, and I hit my head on one of the bleachers on my way down. And then walking to my next class, I started to feel a little dizzy and all that. So I walked up to the clinic. She called my parents. We went to the hospital and found out it was like a minor concussion and all that. Well, about 6 weeks later was one of my dad's friends' daughter's birthday parties, and we all went. Well, we were wrestling and all that, and he put me in like a headlock for about 15 seconds, and I passed out. But he went to go set me down on the blacktop, and when he like let go of me, because he thought I was awake and at it, and he let go of me, and I just fell, and my dad grabbed me real fast before I completely fell. And like, I guess like he stopped it before I hit it as hard as I could, but I hit the blacktop like that and my head bounced off of it, but he had a hold of me. And they say I was out for about 30 to 45 seconds. I started having symptoms of a concussion, and we went to the hospital and then found out I had another concussion. Well, I went back to school, and a week later, we were weightlifting in our like gym class, and walking out as the period was ending, I just all of a sudden like blacked out and was on the ground, and I didn't know what happened. And then my gym teacher helped me walk. He helped me walk back inside. And then I just sat there in the office, and the nurse came down and checked my blood pressure and all that. And my pulse ox, she said I didn't have a pulse ox, and my hands were like purple and all that. Or not really purple, but they were like blue and all that, cold. And then that's when they called the paramedics to come and get me, and then we went down to Dayton Children's. They took me down to Dayton Children's, and it was like a 4-week stay, and they gave me an MRI and 24-hour EEG, and here's what I looked like with the EEG on. Throughout that 4-day stay, like my legs were weak, and I like would get off balance, and all of a sudden I couldn't walk. So I went from walking to where I couldn't walk. So while I was in the hospital for the 4 days, they gave me like they ordered a wheelchair for me, and then it took 4 days to get there, and then when we left, it was there and ready for us and all of that. Well, I don't remember why, but about a month later, we ended up going back to Dayton Children's, and same thing happened, like EEG. They did 2 EKGs, but they had me in like this little tent thing, because like I jerk and fly up out of the bed and stuff. And at first, like because when I was 2 and 3, I was having seizures, so that's what they thought it was at first. That's why they did like an EKG, and then they ended up doing another 24-hour overnight EKG, which those things hurt coming off, but it all came back. Nothing was bad on it. The report was normal, and they didn't know what was going on. But with me not being able to walk, I'd have to have help getting up and going to the bathroom, coming in my room, getting up and going to like bed and all that, getting up and moving to my chair to eat for dinner, and it was just a huge struggle. So I ended up going to physical therapy for a while, and they helped me slowly progress back into walking and getting back to normal and how I am now, like able to run around and stuff. And here's a picture of us doing one thing, like where I was trying to walk and I had a guy behind me with my wheelchair and my actual physical therapist like holding me, holding me, watching me what I was doing. So there was a Dayton Children's outpatient care place where it was called a headache clinic, where they had this needle, and it was kind of like Botox, but it was a different liquid, and they'd put one in like each, like right here. They'd put it like right here, and it'd go through, and it stopped the headaches, which it hurt, but I wanted more because it stopped my headaches and it made me be able to last longer without getting a headache. And going back a little bit in the story when I was in that huge tent thing, here's a picture of when my aunt, my cousin, and I took a picture together, and I was in the tent thing. Anyways, I sooner progressed to a walker, and that's when I was able to walk at school, but also at the same time I had to use the walker, still had to have a friend help me, like carry my lunch and all that, and then we went and ate in a different room because like stress would also cause me to like get real hot and then end up like passing out, because I'd also have an issue of passing out randomly throughout time. So here's a picture of me in my living room, and you could see like a seatbelt type thing on my stomach, because if I pass out, instead of going forward and flying out of my wheelchair and hit my head on the ground getting continuous concussions, it would brace me and I just hang there like this. And luckily that never happened. But if it did happen, that was there to prevent it from happening. Well, then physical therapy told me to use this weight machine, this weight machine, and right here is something for your legs, and he told me to put it like on like the second lowest weight and then start moving it up and getting like my legs like moving, and just to do that and all that. And then he said to like start doing things on your own. So then we called my uncle and asked him if he could put like bars up in our bathroom, so like I could get up off the toilet myself and in and out the shower myself. And I used to have this seat to where I'd sit in the shower. But anyways, here is a little clip of those. There was a similar thing near the toilet, but a little shorter, and then we had the sink there, and I just pull myself up. But it honestly sucked. I'd have to leave class 5 minutes early. I'd end up going to school half days, and I'd switch it up, like say Monday. So Monday I'd go in the morning to lunchtime and then leave. And then the reason I left before lunch and after lunch is because I couldn't go to lunch for a while. And then I went, and it was after spring break, I came back full days, but like in the wheelchair, walker, all that. And even going to DC, like I had to have a parent go to DC with me, or else I couldn't go to DC. So my dad ended up paying and all that, so he had to be in the same hotel room with me and all that. And basically, we were either the first one off the tour bus, or the last one off the tour bus, because getting me on and off will be like, it'd be hell getting me on and off in the middle, or having people behind me and say I fall, then they'd miss out on something or something like that. So basically, yeah, it was hell getting in, out, off, all that bus. But at a school dance, we took a picture. I was still in the wheelchair. Here's 2 pictures of me and my friends at the school dance. Real fast, I want to just say thanks to everybody who supported me through the wheelchair time and all of that. I really don't know what to call what happened to me. I mean, they like say it was pot syndrome, but at the same time, they don't know if it's that for sure, but they don't know what's wrong with me, basically. I get overheated easily, and especially since that happened, I really get overheated. And well, I have this fan in my room, and I keep it on like 24/7, but when I go to bed, I turn it on full power, because I have this thing of when I go to bed, no matter how hot I am, I will cover up. It's just one of those things. I will cover up no matter how hot it is. So I turn that on full blast about an hour before I go to bed to get it cold in here. That way I could go to bed regularly, like I normally do, and not get overheated. That is the story on why and how I was in a wheelchair for 8 months. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like this video, subscribe, comment, and until next time, guys, peace out.